Alright guys, hello, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a very long time since I have filmed. Hi Eleanor. But I desperately needed to film tonight and edit and upload a video for tomorrow morning because I did not film last week and it's the end of this week. I was like, life is a little crazy and hectic and chaotic right now, but that's no excuse. So this is going to be a real raw limited edit video. I have Eleanor here with me. Normally Josh is here kind of watching her when I film and she's awake, but he's currently finishing up the nursery or continuing with the nursery. If you haven't watched, I think I mentioned in one of my videos that instead of moving the baby upstairs right away, we are going to divide our laundry room in half and put up a wall, and then have the half that connects to our bedroom be the nursery, and it's looking so good right now. I'll have to show you guys when it's all finished. Anyways, today's video is going to be, I need to actually really hurry up and film this because my battery's about to die, about groceries. Like for so many people, the grocery budget is the biggest expense out of our monthly income, weekly income, however you want to look at it. It takes up a big portion of it. But I have found that the way it took some trial and error to figure out exactly how I wanted to do grocery shopping, meal planning, all that stuff. Because when I first got married, I was so excited. I was like, I am so happy I get to be a wife. I get to take care of my husband, all of this new stuff. It was fantastic. And it was just trial and error when it came to grocery shopping, because I would make too much food. I wouldn't make enough. There would be leftovers that we wouldn't eat. That kind of stuff. It was just trial and error, but I figured it out. And what I do is I do all my grocery shopping online. I have found that if I go into the grocery store, I see something that catches my eye. I'm like, ooh, that'd be really good. So I put it in the cart. I'm like, ooh, that'd be really good. Put it in the cart. I make the mistake by going to the grocery store hungry and just putting items in my cart that we absolutely did not need. It was garbage. It was just icky food that you don't need to be putting into your body. So what I do now is I do all my grocery shopping online, and it allows me to stick to my budget. And the budget that I have set aside for us for each week for a family of 3, that allows us to have leftovers for lunch the next day for work, is $150 every single week. And lately, for the past 3 weeks, I have been either $5 or $10 under budget, which is awesome. Now, I know that you can either do like Instant Cart, or if you live in like the New England area, they have Hannaford to go, or like the Hannaford pickup, and there is a service fee associated with both of them, either a service fee or a delivery fee. So for my grocery store, I do Hannaford. They have a $5 service fee, but if you spend $125, they knock it down to $3, so they take $2 off. And obviously I'm spending $150, so the service fee is only $3. So I plan out meals for every single day of the week. For dinner, I really don't worry about lunches. Monday, actually, I don't worry about lunches at all, because I make sure that I make enough for leftovers for the following day, or I have like mac and cheese boxes in the pantry for a quick and easy meal if we're not feeling the leftovers. So I have 7 meals planned for this week. On Sunday, though, we are having my in-laws come over because it's Josh's birthday, so I did need to plan a 8th meal because they're coming over for lunch. So I need to make sure I have enough food for them. And then Sunday night, Josh and I are going to do like a little at-home date night, so I had to make I had to put that meal on the list as well. Sorry if you can see me looking at my viewfinder, my battery is about to die, so that's why I keep checking. All right, excuse me, I'm so out of breath. I'm 14 weeks pregnant, and like, guys, like this baby, I am so out of breath so early on in this pregnancy. It's a little ridiculous. Now let's talk about meat. Josh and I came to the agreement that we aren't going to buy meat at the grocery store. At least we're going to do our very best not to buy meat at the grocery store. And that is simply because we have local farmers here who raise their own cows, who raise their own pigs and chickens. And we'd rather be supporting them and getting meat that we know hasn't been pumped full of hormones and putting that into our bodies. I noticed I already have a very sensitive stomach when it comes to meat. So if I eat grocery store ground beef or pork, not necessarily chicken, but pork and beef, my stomach really hurts afterwards. And it's like 10 minutes after I eat, I am in a lot of pain. And they're just sharp pains. And from what I was reading when I was, like, this was years ago, it happens to a lot of people because of the hormones that are pumped in the animals before they go to the slaughterhouse. So I was like, Josh, like, I want to make sure that what we put into our bodies is what we're getting out. I want to make sure that the food that Eleanor is eating and that this little baby is going to be eating when the time comes is good food. He's like, well, we have all these local farmers, let's just give them our money and support them. So that's what we're doing. And in terms of bread, I told myself, I don't know if you guys watched in one of my videos, I can't remember which one, I had mentioned that for the month of February, I am not buying bread at the grocery store. I've been making my own bread, and I make a loaf either every day or every other day. And I can share the recipe down below of the bread that I use. It's super simple. It only requires 4 ingredients, and I actually got the recipe from, I think her name is Britt Hall on Instagram. It's an artisanal loaf, which I love those loaves because, excuse me, they're kind of like a dump loaf. You just mix the ingredients, let the bread, let the dough rise for either 8 to 12 hours, and put it in your Dutch oven and cook it for like 30 minutes and it's golden. So what I do is I mix all the ingredients in the morning to form the dough and let it rise all day while I'm at work, and then I come home and then I make the dough and we have it for either dinner that night or the following day, depending if we already have a loaf or half a loaf in the bread basket. Snacks, I really don't get a lot of snacks. If I do, they're mainly for Eleanor, but I get cheese for her, I get crackers for her. She loves apples, so we always have apples on hand for her because we always have them for the goats because they love apples too. And I forgot to mention, so kind of going back to like the bread and meats stuff. With the bread, I get organic flour simply because I try my best to get organic food because my husband's family, my family, we own an organic farm. And while I'm talking, let's go check on Eleanor. We own an organic farm, so we try our best not to get food that has been sprayed with anything. Again, it just goes back to what you put into your body is what you want to get out. You want to take care of your body, and making sure that what you put into it is good stuff. You want to have that good energy. But again, you do your own research, form your own opinion. I'm not trying to push it onto you. I'm just telling you guys what works for us and what we decided to do. Breakfast though, Monday through Friday, Eleanor doesn't really care for eating breakfast that early in the morning. So what I will do is she'll have her bottle of milk, and then after I drop her off at my mom's house or my mother-in-law's house, that's when she'll have her breakfast. It's a little later in the morning, and that's the time that she wants to eat her breakfast. However, Saturday and Sunday, she will eat breakfast with Josh and I. She doesn't care for eggs though, but she will have like apples and peanut butter and organic either turkey breakfast sausage, hi honey, or organic chicken maple sausage. And she loves breakfast sausage, so I always make sure that I have them for the weekends for her. And Josh and I will either have eggs and toast or eggs and bacon or sausage. I do have a new homemade pancake recipe that I want to try for this weekend, which I'll probably make on Saturday because on Sunday is Josh's birthday, so I am making him cinnamon rolls as well as a cake that I need to make probably Saturday night. But I try my very best. I've been trying my very best to make everything from scratch if I'm able to. Saturday and Sunday are when I typically save my, I don't want to say more complicated recipes, but my newer recipes that I know are going to require a little bit more Hi. A little bit more time for me to make because, again, they're a new recipe. I don't know what is going to, how long it's going to take and how it's going to come out. Being able to taste it as I go along and tweak it, that kind of thing. I just like to save those recipes for the weekend, and then Monday through Friday I will have quick, easy recipes that I know won't take very long, and I can make them when I come home, or Josh gets home before me and he'll ask what he can start doing for dinner, and I'll let him know and he can start it, which has been a huge help this winter, because during the summertime he's gone a lot, so he doesn't get home until like 9 o'clock. Anyways, I think I covered it all. Let's think back. Oh yes, so on every other Tuesday we do have a Bible study, and I do like to feed everyone that comes to the Bible study. I just prefer eating dinner a little earlier than after everyone leaves from the study, because lately we haven't had people leave until like 9, sometimes 9:30, and by that time there's no way I want to cook dinner, eat dinner, shower, and then go to bed. I'd rather just serve everyone, eat dinner at a decent hour, like a normal dinner time, and then start the Bible study and having great discussions. And I think it's really good that way because people come and we have really great fellowship. We're able to talk about other stuff than the Bible study and just really get to know each other more. So that's just my personal preference. Kind of going back to why I do grocery shopping online. With it being online, I am able to see what my total is after adding an item. So if I plan one meal and it requires a few more ingredients that I need to get because I don't have it in my pantry, and then I see that the price is, or that the total is nearing the budget, and I know I still need a few other things for meals, then I can say, all right, I'm not going to have this meal for this week. I'm going to swap it for a different meal that won't require so many ingredients, or stuff that I already have at home that I can make. And that kind of thing, you know what I mean? It's a lot easier because I can see the total, I can see the price of each thing. I'm able to see everything that is on sale, which is fantastic because you can't always see everything that is on sale when you're in the store. And especially if you have a toddler and you're trying to distract them while also simultaneously checking off your list and making sure that you have everything and that you didn't forget everything, it can be a little overwhelming. At least it is for me. If I make my list either on Wednesday or Thursday, I have a day to think, all right, this is what I have. Is there anything else that I need? Hi, honey. I'm almost done with this video. I didn't hear you coming.
I thought you were on the phone.
No. I'm really out of breath.
In the background going like this.
I'm really out of breath while filming now. I'm able to actually think about, all right, this is what I have planned for this week. Am I missing anything? I'm able to go home, look at the whiteboard that's on our fridge that we write down things that we run out of and double check that, and then go back online because my order has been saved before I actually submitted it, and add those items. It's just a lot easier for me. I know some people really like to pick up their produce at the store. We've never had any problem with bad produce, right? We haven't had any, Eleanor, any problem with bad produce at the store during the winter time from Hannaford pickup, right? No, I mean,
store-bought produce is garbage.
It is, but that's because, again, we have an organic farm, so during the summertime I don't buy any produce from the store, so that also cuts down.
Produce snob.
My husband is a produce snob, but again, we have an organic farm.
Hi. I'm almost done.
Oh, I need to put my bread in the oven. So as I'm doing that, I believe I talked about everything. Yeah, we've never had any problems with produce at the grocery store other than You know, when you have your own farm and you grow your own vegetables and you have to get vegetables from the grocery store, it's not, it's like with anything else. If it's homemade, why would you want to buy something from the store? So anyways, real quick, that is it, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. My battery is about to die and I need to look at this footage, and if I don't like it, then I'm probably gonna have to refilm. But I will talk to you guys later. Thank you so much, and I'll see you soon. Bye.